Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Her skin was as white as snow, her lips were gorgeous, and her hair was shiny. She was an orphan. She lived at the palace belonged to her stepmother. The arrogant queen has an important habit, which was she always asking her magic mirror, who was the most beautiful woman in the world? And the answer was always the queen.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is fairest of all?
You, my queen, are fairest of all.
Snow White grew up, and when she was 17 years old, she was so beautiful that she surpassed even the queen herself. Until her beauty attracted the attention of a handsome prince from the opposite palace. He ventured to approach Snow White, but Snow White, who was nervous and embarrassed, just ran away. The beauty of the queen began to feel rifled. One day, the queen asked the same question to her magic mirror again.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is fairest of all?
You, my queen, are fair, it is true. But Snow White is still 1,000 times fairer than you.
It can be.
I am never wrong.
When the queen heard the mirror say that, she became pale with envy. This turned her heart around. Her jealousy gave her no peace. Finally, she summoned a huntsman and said to him,
Huntsman, take Snow White out into the deep forest, stab her and kill her. As proof that she is dead, bring her liver back to me. I shall cook them with salt and eat her.
But, Your Majesty, she is your daughter.
No, I hate her. Just go and kill her now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
When the huntsman took out his sword to stab her, he began to cry.
Oh, beautiful Snow White. Just run to the deep forest. Go, far from here now. You will be killed if you stay here. Just go now.
The hunter finally killed a deer and broke the deer's heart to the queen.
Here, my queen. I did as you told me.
Finally!
Snow White was now all alone in the great forest. She was terribly afraid. She ran over sharp stones and threw thorns the entire day. And just as evening was about to fall, she saw a little house and went inside. That house is so beautiful. Everything is so small and clean. Since she was so tired, she lay down on a little bed and fell fast asleep. Soon after that, the owners of the house returned home. They were the 7 dwarfs who mined for gold in the mountains. As soon as they arrived home, they saw that someone had been there.
Look over here, come quick.
What's wrong? What happened? What? What is that? Oh, good heaven! This child is so beautiful! Shh! Hey, don't wake her up! Can you shut up? Oh no!
Don't be afraid of us. What is your name?
Snow White. My name is Snow White.
How did you find your way to our house?
My stepmother tried to kill me.
Then the huntsman let me free, and that's how I had to run entire day through the forest. Finally, I got to your house.
The dwarfs spoke with each other for a while and then said, "If you will keep the house for us,
Make beds and cook.
and keep everything clean and orderly,
Then you can stay with us and you shall have everything that you want."
Yes, with all my heart.
the queen thought that she was the most fairest in the world, and the next morning she stepped before the mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is fairest of all?
You, my queen, are fair, it is true. But Snow White beyond the 7 mountains is 1,000 times fairer than you.
I have been deceived. The huntsman had not killed Snow White. I had to kill the Snow Princess.
The queen makes poison to kill Snow White. Then she went into her most secret room. No one else was allowed inside, and she made a poisoned apple. Then she disguised herself as a peasant woman, went to the dwarf's house and knocked on the door.
I'm not allowed to let anyone.
I am selling this apple, and I will give you one to taste.
Snow White biting her apple.
Eat. You must love it very much.
And Snow White fainted right there and there. When the dwarfs came to the house, they found Snow White lying on the floor.
She's dead.
I'm sure this must be her stepmother. Knowing the queen finally managed to kill Snow White, the huntsman was very upset. The huntsman devised a plan to avenge Snow White by killing the queen.
This will be your end. I'm so sorry, my queen, but I shall do this for our greater good.
Two of the dwarfs running in the middle of the forest, hoping for someone's help to break the queen's poison apple magic. Then they met a traveler who was actually a prince. He asked the dwarf what happened.
What happened?
There is a princess in our house. He got poisoned from an apple.
Princess?
Yeah, her name is Snow White.
I need to meet her.
Follow us.
The dwarf also explained everything that had happened to Snow White.
Oh, beautiful Snow White.
The prince kissed her to show his intention, but suddenly Snow White came back to life. The fact was that the prince's kiss destroyed the evil spell. The first thing Snow White saw when she woke up was the prince's handsome face. At that moment, Snow White fell in love with him because of the warmth of his nature and the way he cared about Snow White. Then the prince asked Snow White to marry him. Since then, Snow White had lived happily in the prince's large palace.